father. That's what I felt like. I had to ask permission to be a father, and that's not a good position I wanted to be in. And you know, the entrepreneurship life is not peaches and cream, y'all. It's not sweet. It's not easy. You gotta work. You the same way you go in and put all that work, 40 hours a week, you gotta put in 60, 70, 80 hours a week if you're gonna do your own thing until you get to that place. But guess what? I don't have to ask nobody, can I do this? I don't have to miss any of my kids' activities. I can be wherever I want to be. I can travel. I can do all these different things that I wasn't able to do when I had to ask permission to do it. And so it's a definitely large thing. And you know, with that, you know, the environment you grew up in, as far as, you know, being in the inner city and growing up in Philly and the things that you witnessed, you know, what exactly did you go through, you know, to really shape your mind and the things that you saw? You know what? Let me make it a little deeper. So, you know, in your life, you know, what were 3 major events that you believe affected the way you look at life today?
Well, definitely one of them was, you know, the deployment, the one we talked about, going to Afghanistan, fighting for the country. That shaped me a whole lot, because it taught me the aspect of discipline. When I was younger, like around the age of 13 or 14, I lost my best friend. My best friend was named Nair Purnell, and he didn't die from no street violence. He didn't die from no tragic accident or nothing like that. He actually was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh wow!
And he died right before our 8th grade graduation. We was actually coming from graduation practice, and he started feeling the pain in his stomach. And I had, like, the whole summer went by. He was in the hospital. I was in the hospital with him every night. Before he passed away, I told him that, you know, I'm gonna bless my first son with his name. And you know, we had this bond that was just really unbreakable. And he died. He actually died the 23rd of April.
Wow.
The 23rd of April.
Yeah, that's rough.
I think it was
8th grade. Wow, that's rough, man.
Yeah, I think it was like 2004 or 2005, matter of fact, 2005, 23rd of April. And me and him had a close bond, but that was one of the things that happened that triggered me changing and shifting my mindset, because I knew if he was still here, so many things would be different in his life and my life. But for the simple fact that we don't have each other to push us and drive us to move on, it's been a struggle. But I know since he's looking down at me, I can't fail, because he has high expectations. He had high expectations of me way back then. So I know that he's looking at me now as a grown man. He wouldn't tolerate me being no slouch. He wouldn't tolerate me not doing music no more, because he was the reason that I started rapping to people in the neighborhood. He was really going up to people like, yo, my man rap. Knocking on doors like, yo, my man rap. It made me rap for people. And this was when I was the new guy in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So for him to be so passionate about my passion, I felt like there's no way I can let him down because he's still watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's number 2. And number 3, one of the biggest things that changed my mindset, I would say having my grandma still be on this earth. And she's been sick for like years. I can't even count. She's just been so sick. And she's like, she pretty much raised me, her, my mom, and my sister, like all together. I'm the only boy in the household, and they pretty much molded me together. Me and my grandma used to have these deep conversations about life. And I feel like God still got me here because he want her to see something before she go. So since I have that in my head, in my mindset basically just shifted to accomplishing a much larger goal. I don't know what that goal is, but when that time comes, I will know. And she's going to be able to see me do it. And I think it's something major, like doing something crazy for my family or whatever it is, because she's so passionate about us sticking together. But those three things, I would say, the military, my best friend dying, and my grandma still being here to see me do something amazing.
That's big, man. That is definitely big. My grandma, that's my homie, man. That's my little chocolate dropper, yo.
Right.
I love my grandma, man. I feel you. I feel you on that, man. And it's a blessing, man. It's definitely a blessing. Now, you know, we coming down to the end of the time. Real quick, I want to jump into this. You know, you have a movement out. You know, Mind Over Matter. Can you tell the people about Mind Over Matter, man?
Absolutely. Mind Over Matter is a movement that I basically launched to educate the youth, inspire young entrepreneurs, and assist military veterans. I've raised over, I actually had a donation put together, and I've raised over like 60 coats and jackets for military veterans, and we brought them all down there, all on behalf of the name of Mind Over Matter. I plan on going to different schools and talking to the youth once the summer break is over. And I'm glad we talked about self-development. I wanted to tell you about this too, Dan, because this is going to be something epic. I took a little break from social media for a little bit before I jumped out, because I recently jumped right back in. But I took a little break from it because I was working on something big. And I ain't even tell nobody about this, but I feel like since I'm on your show and we talking about mind shift and like shifting your mindset and all that, I feel like there's a perfect opportunity to let y'all know what's going on. I've created a Mind Over Matter self-development course. That's basically the name of it, the Mind Over Matter self-development course. And this whole course goes over five, manifestation, your associations, fitness, finances, and faith. And I put this thing together, the whole thing, I put it together from scratch. Everything that's in the self-development course is basically things I've been learning all my life. I'm talking about from books that I've been reading, mentors that I had got some of the best mentors ever. I'm talking about like from Jay Morrison, Greg Parker, Nehemiah Davis, like the people that I've surrounded myself with have taught me so much that I feel like I'm a powerful individual that I can teach somebody else. I put everything that I learned from them in a course. Especially, I got a lot from Mr. Anthony Miles as well. Anthony Miles is actually the father of the CEO of my company. He basically taught me a lot of things too with finances, with manifestation and all that. So basically, everything that I've been learning in the past years, I put together in this course, and I plan on launching it mid-summertime.
Nice.
It's going to be amazing. So Mind Over Matter is definitely something that's going to change the mindset of so many people. I feel like Mindset Shiftology and Mind Over Matter should do a collaboration, and we should definitely tackle every aspect and every demographic of young people, young entrepreneurs, and people that's just trying to make a difference in their lives.
Oh yes, indeed. I'm all for it. And you know, Mindset Shiftology is not just the name of the show, but it is what I do. I am the Mindset Shiftologist, so that's what I do. I teach on different principles and techniques that I've learned from my mentors over these years as well, and all the different books that I've read and different information that I've gotten over the years. And I just pour into others, man. I'm a life speaker. That's all it is. I just speak life into people, and
right.
You know, a lot of people want the shine and the glory, and you know, I just actually got to the point where I actually started to really let people see what I do, because a lot of people never even knew what I really did. So I was just everywhere all the time, just pouring into others and just supporting others. And, you know, I had to start being more transparent and open and showing people what I do. So it's definitely made a difference in my life, and I'm all for the collaboration, my brother, all for it. And yeah, we will talk. There are some things that I'm working on that I would love to connect with you on, and we're gonna make some things happen. Now, you know, talking about the course, which is amazing, I can't wait for that to drop. And, you know, talking about the different mentors that you have, you know, what is the greatest mindset advice that you received, you know, from your mentors, or, you know, something from yourself that, you know, you created yourself that you can leave with the listeners?
One of the biggest things that I can tell everybody that's really effective with me, and it's something that I also struggle with, is one word: faith.
Yes.
People don't understand how important having faith is. Just by having faith, you can change your whole life. Just by giving what you got to God, you really, really, really can change your whole life. I've been through so many things in my life, and I'm known for getting really discouraged. Like my mom know me for that, for being discouraged. My friends know me for being discouraged, getting discouraged real quick. And I know a lot of us go through things where we feel like, oh man, how I'm gonna get out of this? There's no turning back. My life is ruined. It's the end of the world. Everything is messed up. But if you just got a little tiny bit of faith, everything will work itself out.
Yes, sir.
Some way, somehow, God is gonna make a way for you to get through it. This too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, as long as you are breathing, you got breath, this too shall pass.
Yes, sir.
So that is my advice to every listener that we have on the show today. Please, just keep your faith.
Yes, sir. All you need is that faith of a mustard seed. Something as tiny as a mustard seed will take you a long way. And y'all know, I'm in the ministry, and it's real. It's real. I've seen people do the most impossible, seemingly impossible things because of the faith that they have, and God will make a way. Trust and believe. Now, man, listen, thank you again so much for joining me tonight, and, you know, sharing different things and being transparent and letting people know, you know, what it is, man. And that's how we can really change this generation, by being transparent. A lot of people want to keep things to themselves and hold back all of the knowledge and the information and the testimonies that they have that can really touch other people, man. So I thank you for sharing those things and joining me tonight, man. I appreciate it. Now, before you go, please let everybody know how they can reach you, and, you know, how they can connect with you on social media and with the partnership project and everything you have going on.
Sure, definitely. Everybody, please follow me. My name is Shawn Butler. That's SHAWNBUTLER_. That's my name on Instagram. And I definitely follow everybody back. So let's all connect. Let's all gather, share ideas. And you can tell me about what you do. I can tell you about what I do. You know, your network is your network. So the more people you know, the better position you'll put yourself in life. So Shawn Butler, SHAWNBUTLER_. If you want to follow my music page, my music name is Shizzo, SHIZZO. And everybody, please listen. When I say people be scared to register for the website because they think I got to put some money up. No, it's a free registration. And once you register, you'll get a welcome email. Right after what's following the welcome email, you'll get a whole packet. The whole packet is basically going to tell you everything you need to know about the partnership project. I'm talking about our target market, what deals we have on the table, how we actually do these land flips, how much money we've made in the past. Everything that you need to know is right in front of you once you register for the partnershipproject.com. And it's free of charge. You don't need no money to register. So I advise everybody to go ahead and register to partnershipproject.com. If you follow me on Instagram and you go to Shawn Butler _, you can click the link in my bio it'll take you straight there, and you can get all the information you need. Everybody, please look out for that Mind Over Matter